Hello ladies, so now what I want to go over is my entire ordering process and how I ship and fill and package and all of that good stuff. Now keep in mind, when I first started out, it was not as elaborate, or I've added some things in as my business has grown. So you definitely don't have to start out with everything that I have here. When I first started out, I took a notebook and I literally just kept track of my orders through the week. I would write the person's name. You want the person's email address, shipping address, and phone number, because when you do go send your invoices through Square or PayPal, and I apologize, I use Square, so I don't know how the other ones work, but with Square, what I do is I create invoice. I will put the person's information, put their email, shipping address, phone number, put their order in and what they're wanting. I will then send their invoice through email, and they will click and pay, and it will send me an email back letting me know that it has been paid. And then the money will deposit into my bank account. So with Square, that's how that works. So what I did when I first started out is I had a notebook, and I would literally write down the customer's name, their email, shipping address, phone number, what it is they ordered, and then I would keep track of my orders through the week. I'd also make a note when they paid, and then I would take that notebook, and on my ordering day, I would sit there, look at my notebook, place the orders, and then on shipping day, when those orders came in, I would sit down, I'd place my orders for the new week, and I'd go back to my previous week, and I'd fill all those orders, and I would make a note when I shipped them. So that is definitely a way to do it when you first start out. On the team page, there are order forms where you can keep track of orders. I just found, for me personally, a notebook was easiest, but there are order forms on the team page on the Jessica's Lovely Ladies underneath the files section if you guys are interested in those. Now, as I got bigger, that notebook got a little too crazy and a little too chaotic for me. So what I decided to do is you can print out your invoices in Square. And I simply just got some file folders from Target, and I labeled them and came up with a system because I was getting quite a few orders, and it was kind of hard to keep up. So I would take my orders through the day, and at the end of the day, every single night, I'd go to my desktop, go to my office area, and I would print out any orders that came in through that day. So I'd print out all my invoices. Now, when you print out an invoice, this is kind of what it looks like right here. So I would print out my invoice. The first thing that I would look is see if it was paid, or unpaid. If it was an unpaid invoice, I have a file here that says unpaid invoices. I would then take that invoice, and I'm going to stick it in my unpaid file. If the invoice was paid and it was something that I did not have in stock, say she wanted a Bella starter kit and I did not have Bella or a Bella starter kit, I would put it in a pre-order file. Now what that means is that this lets me know that on my day that I go to place orders and ship orders, that I need to order this or order some things in this. If I have the gloss and the Oops, but I don't have the Bella, I will stick a Post-it note on there to remind myself what exactly I'm needing to order. If the invoice was paid and it is something that I do have a Bella starter kit, it is going to go into this paid orders need to be filled. This lets me know that I have the product, I have it on hand, and it needs to get out on ordering and shipping day. Now again, I did this every single night. So say that was Monday. I would then go on Tuesday, and at Tuesday night before I went to bed, I would go to my office and I would print out again all of the orders for all the sales that I did that day. The first thing that I did, I would print my orders, and then I would go to my unpaid invoices. Any orders that were in there from Monday night, the previous night, I will follow up with that customer, see if they're still wanting it, see what's going on, and then I will place the new ones behind it from Tuesday night if there are any unpaid. I try to only let these sit in here for about 48 hours. Once they're in here and if they're still not paid, this gets thrown away. I cancel out the invoice, and whatever I have returns to stock, and I don't bug them anymore. So if you have questions on that, you can get with me. And you'll find, by no means do you have to use any of this. You will find a system that works for you, but it's definitely important for you to find a system that works for you. So I will then place the orders from Tuesday night. If they're unpaid, they will go in this folder. And I'll follow up with them again on Wednesday, so and so. Again, I'm gonna look, and on Tuesday, put in my pre-orders if it's something that needs to be ordered, and in my paid needs to be shipped if it's something that I have. Now on Wednesday, it's Wednesday, and that's my ordering and placing ordering day. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up my folder that says pre-orders, which is everything that I need to order, and I'm gonna place that order through my back office. And if you're in your first few days, please call your upline. Your first few orders, please call your upline and have them on the phone with you while you're placing this. Now, after I've placed everything that I need, their invoice is gonna stay in here until that product comes in. When that product comes in that following Wednesday, I will take these out of here as I'm checking the product out of the boxes, and I will put them in here, in the paid orders. But after I do that, after I place my order, I will take any invoice that is in this folder, and I will then fill the order and get it shipped out. So how do I do that? Now again, I added things, and I did not have all this stuff when I started. So I will let you know if it's something that I think you definitely need right off the bat. So the first thing that I do is I get 4x6 organza bags from Amazon. So I have my 4x6 organza bag in my branding colors, and I will take, say this person ordered a Bella Starter Collection or whatever they ordered, and it's going to go in this bag. I then will stick a business card, which I do think that you need to have as soon as possible. So I stick that in my bag, and I have a how to apply and tips and tricks card. Now I have these made specifically off Zazzle to match my business cards. You guys can do that too. Or when you're first getting started, there is a how to apply brochure or pamphlet that you can print out on the Jessica's Lovely Ladies team page underneath the files section. You can print that out and fold them up and stick them in your orders. That works perfectly fine when you're getting started. If you have any questions on where to find that, please get with myself or your upline. So I then just pull this tight. If they are a first-time customer, they've never ordered from me before, every customer will get a beauty book with my information on the back. And I also had these thank you notes printed off on Zazzle to match my business. You can use anything. When I first started, I took colored construction paper and cut out colored construction paper. But every first-time order, first-time guest or client or customer gets a handwritten thank you note from me, thanking them for their purchase. Now I recommend, I have two size bubble mailers. I don't remember the sizes. Please ask me or your upline, they can help you get sizes. So for first time orders, when they're getting the beauty book and all of that, everything goes in here. Now, if it's someone that has ordered from me before, it goes in the smaller envelope and they're just getting this. I then write their address on their bubble mailer. I have, which I forgot to bring with me to show you, I have address labels that I have made in the same style as my business card, or when you're first starting out, until you have address labels made, you can hand write your return address. I definitely recommend as you get bigger and you have more orders that you do get return address labels, otherwise you're going to be writing for days. I also have little thank you stickers that I place right here. Again, not something you have to have right off the bat. Your packaging will increase over time. So I have my package, it's all set, it's ready to go, and I'm going to take it to the post office. You want to ship your packages first class. So you just want to go in, you want to tell them, I need to ship this first class with a tracking number. You want the tracking number. And so what you're going to do is it's going to charge you anywhere from $3, I think it's $3.77 if you have a beauty book, so for first time customers, but it's going to be around $3. You're going to ship that off. You will then have a tracking number that you can send to your customer. Anything that is shipping out, I put into the shipped orders, send shipping info. What this means is I put them in there. This lets me know that I'm going to go to the post office that day, I'm going to ship their orders, and that the next day I need to sit down and I need to send all of these customers notifications, send them their tracking number, let them know that their information's been shipped. Once I have followed up with the customer to let them know their stuff is out to them, it comes out of this folder and it goes into a follow-up folder. This lets me know that here soon, which we'll go over follow-ups another time, but lets me know that I need to follow up with that customer. So that is pretty much kind of how my ordering system works. Again, you're gonna find things that work for you. If you have any questions regarding my shipping, ordering process, or any questions about how you can do them, please get with either myself or your upline and we'd be happy to help you.